Hey everybody, we're back with more trials. Get excited because, wait, what is this? El Tomate. Every time I look at El Tomate. We're going to have new skill games soon at level 43. We're only level 36. You know, things, they're hot. These are hard levels. Angkor, wow, we've already done. Why is your face there? Is this a sponsored thing? You got to tell me if it's a sponsored thing. I just want to know what levels I've done, you know? Here, we haven't done Siberian Express yet. Here's your boy, he's got a smooth brain. It's a problem. What I want is for there to be a list of levels that are like, hey, these are the levels you've done. You got silver on these ones. You got bronze on these ones. You got gold on these ones. Take those ones out of the queue. I don't need to see them anymore. Just give me the silvers, the bronzes, and the not applicables. Don't make me go to the Roger Craig style map, you know, what is Brunei? Where is Suriname, etc., etc. Just let me handle my business, you know? Oh, that's a problem. It's the other thing in trials. You might think, you know, as a man... That's fine, I'll live with it. As a man as mechanics-driven as myself, aren't I annoyed by the fact that so many of these trials levels have, like, you know, they got busy stuff going on in the background? Not annoyed, no. I respect that that's part of the trials experience, is that while you're driving your motorcycle on an abstracted 2D plane, good lord, that's scary. There's other stuff going on in the background. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to it and oh, jeez! Sometimes you gotta pay attention to it and sometimes you don't. That's part of the trials experience. I think it would be a worse game if you were just, you know, driving on a straight line. That was a pretty good side read, I gotta say. I can't complain about that. Now, if you give me a moment, I'm gonna check. This is a classic Northernlion. Let's check our last video, see how the audio was. Hey everybody, welcome to Northernlion. That's everybody, welcome to Northernlion. Plays a little. It's not a game, you know, for kids. It's a game. Like I said, it's not a game for kids. Don't get it twisted. All right, audio levels seem good. I can live with that. I was worried because Steam installed some new drivers today for Steam streaming. You know, I don't begrudge them. They're trying to get into the game just like anybody else. What do you need here? You need to be level 38 for Bali Blast. We're getting pretty close. You got anything at the University of Trials? Well, I mean, we could try to improve on our C, I suppose. What do you think about, like, beginner levels? Look at this. This is embarrassing. How on earth do I have silvers on the first level? Breaking Bad. I will admit, you know, the first time I went to the University of Trials, I was on stream, I was getting C's and D's. It sounds ridiculous. But when it comes to the levels and trials that are like, you know, here's a hump. Go over it in the best way possible. No. I refuse. When it's like, here's a big pit of spikes, jump over it. I'm like, alright, this is my jam. Alright, so just, for God's sakes, if you can't get a gold on the starting levels, I think you legally have to give $1,000 to Red Links. I didn't make the rules, you know? I wish I did. I would make the rules slightly different. Anyone ever tell Vince Gilligan that for grammatical correctness, the show should really be called Breaking Badly, and then be about Canada's worst driver, which apparently is me? Let me see. Was it? This is good. Smart idea. Smart idea to hit the brakes on that one, and you land like so. If you're not doing a flip there, you're not allowed to watch this video anymore. Northernlion's channel is for flippers, okay? You know the show Flip or Flop? In Trials, is a very, it's not, in fact, it's not even a question, it's a command. You either flip or you flop. Sometimes you do a little bit of both. Ooh, night. Everything will be alright. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. The easier levels You wouldn't have believed me on first blush, but now you're seeing it for yourself. The easy levels are hard, the hard levels are easier. Well, medium levels are easier. Okay. See, we didn't flip, but we did put a little bit of style on that one. This is a flip or a flop situation. We've chosen wisely. Keep it going. Okay. Radio silence. So that we can keep our wits about us. He did a flip. Stellarize. As Drew Barrymore said in Donnie Darko. The two most beautiful words in the English language. Stellar eyes. Stellar eyes. Gotta be honest, we almost flipped and flopped there. It's another HD TV program. I wasn't scared for an instant. We even beat the ghost. Alright, we cut a second off our time. We finished in first place. We got crushed by Daniel Plainview's oil rig. No big deal. Dude, I'm trying to hit level 38. There must be a cache of levels that I have not seen yet. That's all I can suggest, you know? Again, so like some of the icons appear on the map, but in my head I'm like, those icons must indicate levels I've not done. And then I go to them and it says your best performance is a gold. But I don't know, maybe there's a new contract on them or something. Like I said, I'm an old school gamer. Mario. They don't go, hey, here's the overworld in Mario. Well, I guess they do actually in Super Mario Brothers 3, but you know, that's a pretty modern game by my standards. I'm from the era where games were called tennis, sports, iced hockey. Once they get into that Blades of Steel stuff, I'm like, yo, dude, I didn't sign up for metaphors and imagery. So we're just gonna try to gold medal all these early ones. And if we don't hit level 38 by then, I guess we'll go back to El Tomate, or as I call it, Il Pomodoro. Bit scary, but we just trust in the Trials God. Who's the Trials God? Great scientist Sir Isaac Newton. You know, the thing about Isaac Newton, he's always gonna let you down. Get it? Because he invented, and in fact in many ways popularized, the technology known as gravity. Second place to the Ghost, but that's gotta be a gold medal. I'm getting a lot of gear currency. Please don't moon me, Zombie Lover 134. This is a family show, okay? Alright, so we've golded North America, but that's why I'm looking at contract. You get a Red Lynx motocross shirt. You know what? I mean, North America is all handled. I'm the king of North America. All right, what's the contract here? So many backflips and front flips that I lost count. No faults. 12 backflips, 8 front flips. But at least Il Pomodoro, it's an easy level. He ate the tomate. He experienced sorrow for Il Pomodoro. I don't know tomato in other languages. In Korean, I think it's tomato, so. What's tomato in tomate? He don't like to be at the tomate? Is French, I think. Okay. You know what? Yo, I see. We're covered in tomatoes. Haha. Don't do that. That's a front flippable situation. The thing I think you need to keep in mind is that it shouldn't actually be that hard to find the opportunity to do 12 backflips, okay? And 8 front flips. You know why? We got credit for that front flip earlier? There's so many ramps. That was very dumb. And with no faults, it's a little trickier. So I'm starting to figure it out. Again, what did I tell you about the, the smooth brain? We got, sometimes we'll complete a level, and then later we'll have access to another contract on said level. There you go. You can easily fit 2 there. Might be able to do 2 there, but let's not rock the boat, you know? See, why are we doing these little baby backflips? Probably because I'm worried about getting the fault. That's fair. Yo, I've ascended? No! I've still ascended. The ascension is still occurring. You know, I hate the fact that I'm so fast from doing these flips that it's actually like a disadvantage for me. Like sometimes, and this happens in all avenues of life, when you're too good at something, you get punished for it. Just look at Martin Brodeur. Greatest puck handling goalie in NHL history. What do? Hey, welcome back from the lockout. Hey, Martin, by the way, everybody, we're all big fans of your goaltending skills. So what we did is we decided to make a rule specifically for you to make you not be able to do your job in the way that you thought was most applicable in the past. A little rude, right? You can go look it up. That's a true story. You probably won't, though, because it would require you to have an interest in the NHL. Okay, there you go. Hold it. You're doing great work. You're like a third of the way to your total goals. Go! Just okay. I'm guilty of, and again, this is another thing that happens to me quite often. I'm guilty of trying to be a little bit too stylish. I try to perfectly time the backflips. What we should be doing instead is knocking them out. Oh Lord. As quickly as possible. You think we can get 3? And then adjusting on the fly. You cannot get 3. What about 2 front flips? No, the front flips are a little bit more unwieldy. This is a tough contract, dude. See, that was like ideal. Just do 1, land, send them. That's a 2 backflip. I'm not a coward. As you saw right there, you could call me a great many things. A coward is not amongst them. 4 more backflips. That's a 1 backflip situation. One more backflip. Okay. Now 8 front flips. Front flips, a little trickier, right? Little trickier. I don't even know if we can do one there. We got to do 6 more. You can't even do one there. Just flip them. So you got to get a 3rd. No! Doing this with no faults. That's a real tough situation. Might I suggest, by the way, you get the opportunity, just take it slow. Look at that. We're like, oh, we screwed it up. We're not quite halfway there, but like, don't be afraid to, on bigger jumps, become the front flipper. He's the lyrical gangster. You know the song. Still loving like that. I guess, no, the other thing, and we're going to spend apparently the whole episode trying to do this. But it's necessary to complete these contracts to level up, so I apologize. Never. What am I trying to say? Don't do 3 backflips right out of the gate. That's very unbecoming of a trials professional. That was beautiful, dude. And then I got my front wheel hooked. I know you're like, oh, I can do this, no problem. You know what, then, buddy? Go ahead and do it. Don't let me stop you. Go download yourself a little piece of software known as the OBS project. Record your trials gameplay. Will I watch it? Probably not. You know, I'm a little busy most of the time. But simultaneously, like, you know, maybe it'll be the start of a beautiful friendship between you and the YouTube community. Who knows? Alright? What about this? Let's try to start with a single front flip. Does that give you the kind of momentum that allows you to sneak something like this out? Oh, it's a stoppie. That's called a nollie in my business, is when you ride goofy, like Chamillionaire. But you still land on a 360 pop shove it. So we're just staying fresh. Like I say, you know, this is what I get for suggesting the flip or flop school of trials. This is the dangerous part. No! I understand, by the way. Maybe, oh, it almost froze. Maybe the enlightened amongst us choose to wait in the pit instead of using it as a catapult. You know, more power to you. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Hey, really good idea. Hey, well, you know what? I thought the best way to land on your bicycle is to absorb all the impact right at the base of your skull. That counts as a front flip, apparently. I appreciate it. The game did us a real solid on that one. Okay. Slightly more than halfway there. That, oh, whoops, you can see that I've been playing Earth Defense Force. That's okay. That's a wonderful game as well. No shame in that. Okay, so what if we just sit in this? Then they send us. And I screwed it up, but you know what? That's an opportunity. Every catapult is an opportunity. Famous engineer John Trebuchet. What do you mean I'm not connected to the network? Online features are disabled. I'm connected to the... It's your servers! Your servers are throwing me for a loop. How am I supposed to complete the contract if I don't have access to Uplay's always online functionality? Riddle me this. I was also thinking, you know, maybe we could just do ramps over and over again. Yeah, like there's no time limit. I'm not really racing. But you know, I'm trying to keep pace, I suppose. We're more than halfway through. We gotta throw out some front flippers, dude. Nope, okay. That's the thing. The freaking backflips are no problem. I could probably knock out 20 backflips on this level without even batting an eye. The front flips have to be at exactly the right situation. Perfect. There you go. You just you're learning here. Maximize your height on each one of these jumps. Economically, it leaves you in a much better place. That was a good front flip opportunity, by the way. Okay. Look at that. 6 front flips. That's all you need. Are there 6 ramps remaining? Easily. Don't touch this one. That one's a trap. Okay. There's another... Oh! It's freaking impossible, dude. I mean, it's not. It's just... This is substantially tougher. Oh, that counted! Counted! I know we've been here for like 5 minutes. This is the Trials experience, by the way. We could try another level, but the game is called Trials, not out-of-court settlements. You know, it's meant to be a little bit on the difficult side. Oh, I was almost a genius by accidentally screwing things up, like, really badly, to be honest. Good. Not good any longer. I'm really trying to get a backflip and a front flip out of every jump. I bet we can get this. Hold on. Check this out, okay? Good. 1, 2, 3. Yo. 1, 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. You gotta believe in yourself. No, you died. You don't have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the power of gravity. Acceptable. Toss me another 2. Good. Very good. Backflips. What? Thank you, Isaac! Monsieur Newton. Okay. 2 backflips. Four front flips. I can't do a front flip there. Throw out a couple here. One more. Then just finish. Oh, baby. Whatever, dude. Give me the silver. That was the best performance I've ever had in any video game ever made. Oh, you beat me. You beat me. Were you even playing by the same rules? I very much doubt it. Was that 10 minutes to get the contract completed? Whatever, dude. That's levels. I'll take it. Where's the next contract? England. True Scotsman. What do you need? 3 front flips. Finish with squid. Okay, that's the name of a bicycle. Not a Japanese video you shouldn't watch at work. Golden Nugget. I get that they're all named, but... Oh, you know what? Am I super dumb, or am I the greatest genius that's ever lived? Those guys probably indicate the times that you have to beat in order to get a medal of that caliber. You guys, it's good game design. Okay, so don't do a front flip on the baby place. Like you gotta ooh, what have I done? You gotta get a big ramp in order to be able to handle the front flips. Like this one, if you can get 1 or even 2 out of this will be a... Okay, you're not gonna get 2 out of that. That's unreasonable. This is so much easier though. You know why? Because we don't have to do 18 flips. And moreover, we could actually have a fault and be fine. Why, I bailed out of the front flip halfway through. So, like, I mean, I shouldn't even be restarting this one. It's just my pride and habit now makes me want to get a flawless on this one if possible. So we could have front flipped there, but let's just front flip after we hit that instead. Well... Tell you what, that's enough front flips. Now all we gotta do is finish the level. So I'm just gonna accept the contract. Because at this point, you know, I'm not gonna be using the slow bike if I want to get a gold medal. You know, this isn't Foghat. Slow bike, take it easy, go, 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 go. If you don't know Foghat, what, you didn't play any Guitar Hero games? Something, it's called Harmonix. Look it up, sweetheart. That one, I actually thought we were at the end, so I threw in... Oh, dude! I've been lied to. Once we reset, we have to... Oh, no. So we can't get any faults after we front flip? Is that the... Maybe that's correct? So, I'm dumb. I thought I was way ahead of the game. Well, also, I just keep restarting, which probably isn't helping. Who would have thought? Well, we're not going to end this video until we hit level 38, one way or the other. Level 38 gives us access to a new racing arena that hopefully is going to be easier than the other one because we're going to be starting from an earlier point in the quest progression. I don't even know if we should throw out a front flip here. Let's try being a little bit more conservative. Definitely could have done a second one there, but... Again, slow your roll. Apparently we did it. I don't believe I completed the full rotation, but you know what? If the game thinks I completed the full rotation, what more could I ask for, right? No. No! Okay, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I restarted? I can be a little silly sometimes. Maybe I restarted after I completed those front flips, and it's just the Trials muscle memory. Because this one seems to be A-okay, despite the fact that I had a fault. Yes, take a bow. Go ahead, NPC, take a bow. You did a great job. Not having to complete any front flips at all, by the way. Alright, we got one more level. One more contract. Faults, no more than 5. Let me explain this something to you. It's basically the easiest thing of all time. Golden nugget, silver bullet, and bronze, baby. I'm coming for you. Previously, I've had restrictor plates on both of my arms and a parachute behind me like Alexander McGillney, training for the Red Army Olympic hockey team. Parachutes have been removed, restrictor plates have been taken off. All I gotta do is not fall down. It's over. I don't know about this one. It's an innovative obstacle, Red Lynx. Give you a lot of credit for that one. Hey, stop shooting arrows at me that can't possibly hit me because they're in the background, but simultaneously do take a little bit of my focus. Where are we at here? We're like 30% of the way through the level. Only one within eye shot is Golden Nugget. It perturbs me 0%. Look at that. I think he gained on me a little bit there. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of uncertainty entered my brain when I got inside the Bob Burnquist loop of death. But we made it. Oh! We're going to the Iron Throne. That should have killed him, in my opinion. I knew it. They never just let you finish a level. They gotta drop something on your head. Alright, we'll be back in our next episode. Before we handle the new level 38 requirements, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna open those loot boxes at the start of the next episode. Which brings me no joy, but at least we can customize our character a little bit. We can head down into into Indonesia here. Do some Bali Blast. Mountain Dew style. Hey, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks for your subscriptions and support. And I'll see you next time. See ya!